Well, hello internets, here we are, out and about for day 2 of the big road trip preparations. Today we're going to do a walk through the Big Box Blue. I need to re-up on my cold medications. It's been 2 months and I'm still fighting it. It is still hanging on in corners, but I've got, I believe, the most of it overcome. However, not only have I exhausted my supply, my backup supply, I've also been out a couple times and got topped up on a couple things. However, this time I want to do a top up as well as replenish my emergency stash. As well as I have a couple things I'd like to pick up while we're here, and a couple things to look for that I want to take with me on the road trip adventure. Unfortunately, because of the way the fall was and everything is, I can't locate my tiny little, what were they, 6-inch or 8-inch 110 volt fan in the pile of everything. I know it made the move because, well, something I wouldn't get rid of. It's a very handy thing to have, and it will run off the Jackery 240 all night and well into the next day for sure. So I would like another one of those fans for the motel room as a precaution, just in case said motel room is hot and stuffy like sometimes they are. One of the downsides is I find that I sleep better with a fan than I do without. So as a precaution, I'm going to get one just in case and have it with me, and if I use it, then great. If not, well, it'll be here for the summer months. So let's grab our shopping bags, head on into the Big Box Blue, see how far we get and how much we get done on our list. There we go. Just went through the Walmart store. Came out with about half a bag. One of the smallest Walmart scores that I've had in years. Partly because, well, it's not the right timing to be buying any kind of groceries right now. Maybe later on this month or next payday I will. This payday it's focused on the road trip, and that means cutting back and not buying the normal groceries and things that you normally buy throughout the month. The little 8 or 10-inch fan that I was hoping to find at Walmart that I was able to find in past years is not available, and I'm a little disappointed that Walmart no longer carries what it once carries, because at one time they carried almost everything, and now it seems that they only have select items, and what they do have sometimes is out of stock. Maybe that's just me, maybe that's me getting old, but at one time I could buy everything at Walmart, including tires, prescriptions, clothes, and food, right? But things change over time. I'm just gonna probably head now to the Big Box Canadian store, and according to the internet, that's what started all this. They have one of those fans, or a fan, that is close to what I'm looking for in stock. So we will go there and pick it up. I am sure feeling like a McDonald's coffee this morning, so I might hit drive-through and get me a nice warm beverage just to sit right on this beautiful morning. So once again, let's get going and rolling, and we'll see y'all at the Big Box Canadian store. Well, hello internets, here we are. Just went on through the big box Canadian store. And yeah, because they're a new store, everything in their inventory is pretty much exactly where they say it is. So things are fairly reasonable to find. And I know it's the off season, and I know no one's really buying fans in the off season like winter. But when they say they have it in stock, it's in stock. The only drawback with this store is it's a really big store and there's a lot of walking to get from end to end, but you know, that's a good thing in some ways. I went in there, found what I needed, and basically grabbed it. It was called a personal fan. Well, the last personal fan that I bought was USB powered. Well, I don't need or don't really want a USB powered fan. So I opened it to make sure it had a plug-in cord. And yeah, it had a plug-in cord, even though it didn't say anything on the box of its power supply or whatever. Well, the cashier at the till got all tweaky because I opened it. Well, it's not my fault your packaging doesn't say, kind of a deal. And it's not her fault either that I opened it. They're just, you know, I've worked in retail. They had to make sure the item in the box was the item that was from the box type of deal, and they had to make sure there wasn't a $300 drill or something in the bottom of a $17 fan since I opened it. And you know, they're just covering their butts for losses, a little bit of an inconvenience, but when you consider how much theft retail stores lose, you could understand why they're a little bit on edge. But I think essentially, since I'm not buying groceries, I don't need to go to the north end to get pickles. So I think my running around for the most part today is done. I think I'm gonna go get me a nice coffee and maybe go park at the local mall and watch traffic drive by as a little bit of an outing. So I guess let's go get a coffee, and then that'll pretty much be where this segment of today ends. And then we'll pick up with the following day and the following running around that I will be needing to get done.